Here, AFC 10, October 30th, 2004. I am Wade Rome. As always, with me, my partner in crime, Dean Thomas, setting up the third fight of the night. We have Efrain Ruiz out of FFA in Miami, Florida, sporting the black Sprawl fight trunks, taking on Carlo Prater. He is coming to us out of Eve Edwards' camp in Texas. Took me a minute to figure out where his camp was coming through. It's a 170-pound fight, Dean. These fighters pretty well evenly matched as far as size. Tell us a little bit about what you know, Dean.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is the type of fight that can go, it can be a long, exciting fight, or it can be a quick one. Carlo Prater is 13-1-1. Definitely handles his business. Trains with Eve Edwards over out in Houston, Texas. Efrain Ruiz trains with the Avalon brothers at FFA. Both of them evenly matched in skills, I think, but I think it's going to come down to really, just who has the heart to win this fight.
Well, I tell you, Efrain, every time we've seen him fight here for us at the AFC, he has done one hell of a job entertaining the crowd. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Efrain's he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he knows his way around on the ground. He knows his way on his feet. I was told that he has a black belt in kickboxing under some guy, but whoever gives out belts.
Some young guy?
Yeah.
He's a famous Japanese porn star.
Who?
Cream of some young guy? I used to order my Japanese food and Chinese food that way in college. 5'10", 170 pounds, Ruiz. 5'11", 170 pounds is Carlo Prater. So, I mean, size-wise, these guys are very well matched up. Like you said, Prater with 15 fights under his belt, 13-1-1 is a pretty impressive record. Efrain Ruiz listed at 3-2. Ruiz, the definitive local favorite here, being from Miami.
You see, and I think right now, Carlo Prater is kind of establishing what he wants to do in this fight. And I think if he keeps up this pace, he's going to break Ruiz's heart. He's going to break him down. As you see, he's just putting so much pressure on him, and Ruiz he's not really being able to keep up. And if the fight goes on like this, it's going to be worse for Ruiz because he's not going to have any momentum going behind him.
Well, I tell you, if that left hand that Prater just threw landed on Ruiz's head, it would have hurt.
Yeah, his head might have went through the ring.
It shook the ring. But Ruiz, no stranger here to, to tough fights. I have never seen him take an easy one.
No, he never takes an easy fight. He always comes to fight. But he just, in this fight here, he's just going to have to, I think he needs to get up off his back and try to do something here because he almost got his guard passed. If the ropes weren't there, it might have been ugly for him because I think the ropes is what saved him from taking that big left hand on the ground.
Well, he was able to just avoid it, if only slightly. As Bruce Lee once said, best way to avoid a punch is not to be there. Speaking of avoiding punches and not being there, Dean, when are we going to see you fight again?
When you keep talking trash.
Dean, you should stay in commentary, buddy. You got a natural talent for it.
You see, he's throwing hate punches.
He is.
He doesn't even want to. He's not respecting Efrain's abilities at all.
He has a malicious intent on the punches and the kicks. Ruiz looking to set up a submission, but every time he looks to secure a position, Prater just. Well, we've got a warning there.
And what's this all about?
Said we had an elbow.
You see, if you look at Ruiz's face, he looks a little dazed and a little out of it.
So we're back to the feet after a elbow, which is illegal in the AFC here. Ruiz would like to get Prater to the mat on the bottom.
I think that's what his strategy is coming into this fight. Try to get him on his back and reverse the roles that we've seen earlier. I don't know if he's going to be able to, though, to be honest with you.
Prater looks very, very comfortable.
I mean, not only more comfortable, but he just looks
Meaner.
Yeah, just like he wants to fight more, you know, like he came to fight, you know, like he had no other intention than to hurt his opponent.
Well, 13-1-1, he obviously knows what to do with the bad intentions. That's an impressive record, Dean.
Oh, you damn right it is. 13-1-1.
And coming out of Yves Edwards' camps, I'd venture to say that he has not fought tomato cans either.
No, as a matter of fact, his one draw was actually here at the AFC, and he fought a tough Scandinavian kid, and it was just, again, it was a 2-round fight, one of the type of fights that we had just talked about in the last fight.
Prater just raining down heavy-handed punches with, like you said, malicious intent.
And Prater looks to be in shape. He hasn't slowed down one bit, just delivering punishment here.
Ten seconds in the first round remaining. Ruiz will make it out of this first round.
Now he's going to have to go back. Ruiz is going to have to go back to his corner, and they're going to have to tell him something, you know, because he just looked flat in the first round.
He really did. He's got to work on adjusting that game plan a little bit.
He just looks outmatched, like two different weight classes.
Well, you know, the thing about a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stylist is they're never really out of the fight because there's always a submission in the bag, and it can happen. Prater, like you said, just looks to be a little too much for Ruiz right now.
And one thing I just noticed, Prater was in the corner talking to my twin brother, Yves Edwards. He smiled at something that Yves said, and he's not sitting down. Look at him, he's in great shape. And and Ruiz is over there, you know, just kind of getting dressed up, sitting.
Well, Dean, if Yves Edwards has been accused of being your twin, you are certainly the better looking of the two.
You know, I tell him that all the time. Every time I talk to him, I say, and Prater's not even breathing.
Well, Ruiz never been known for his high level of conditioning here at the AFC. He's an instructor down at FFA, and he's got a lot of students. And as you know, it's tough to be an instructor and a fighter at the same time.
Yeah,
and,
I agree. I totally agree with that.
I think Ruiz gets in there and fights just because he likes to do it. And looks so Prater's trying to make a career out of it right now.
Now, did you see the level of kicks when they exchange kicks? Just the level of intensity that Prater has on his kicks as opposed to the ones that Ruiz is throwing.
I did. The velocity of Prater's kicks is much greater than that of Ruiz's. Ruiz complaining that he was elbowed in the testicles.
Prater whispering something in his ear. He whispered a sweet nothing into Ruiz's ear.
I think he told him, bullshit, I did not. Wow. How Ruiz did not get that takedown, I'm not sure.
I'll tell you the truth. If he couldn't finish that one, I don't know if he's going to be able to get a takedown.
Prater certainly has good balance. And he's shoulder punching Ruiz, which is a move I love. I just don't think that move is utilized enough.
Not nearly enough.
The ref telling Prater to...
And again, the shoulder punch just jarring Ruiz's head back.
They don't look like much, but, you know, as you're aware, Dean, they really do affect you.
Well, I tell you what, a guy by the name of Efrain Ruiz, if you ever heard of him, I had trained with him one time, and he used those very effectively with me one time, made me bit my tongue. And ever since, I've been a big fan of the shoulder punch.
Get off the ropes, Efrain.
And again, just jarring Ruiz's head back with his shoulder.
Efrain Ruiz with what looks to be a very small cut under his right eye. Prater utilizing that head to position Ruiz. And Ruiz just looks like he's just trying to weather the storm here.
And one thing that Prater's doing that I really like is he's switching up his attack. He's going with the shoulders. He's coming with the knees. He's changing his level on the knees. He's going to the legs with his knees. He's going to the head with his knees. He's just using a lot of different things in his game. And you can see he's definitely a well-complete fighter. Prater just went to the midsection with a knee.
Get off the rope, Efrain.
An effective one as well. Ruiz looks tired. And he has a look of stress on his face as well.
Light him up.
Prater very relaxed and just doesn't even look winded.
This is definitely looks to be making an easy fight for himself here. You know, just using smart tactics.
Well, and I think that, you know, Prater just has a little bit of a mean streak.
I think if Prater would actually to try to release himself from the clinch, he may be able to knock Ruiz out, I think. Just from the, like you said, the velocity of his strikes and the way Ruiz looks now, he looks tired.
Right. Well, you know, we have seen Ruiz take some shots in previous fights, and if there's one thing he has, it's a chin. So it'd be interesting. I'd like to see them break this clinch here. Although this clinch was not inactive at any point.
Yeah, a lot of things were going on in that clinch. You know, they weren't just holding each other. A lot of different things were going on in there. I think Efrain made a mistake by going to his guard here.
Well, I don't think he went to his guard. I mean, you know, Prater tripped him from the clinch, and he started to go down and just pull guard. I don't think it was his intent to hit the deck. So,
well, I didn't notice the trip. I see a big bald head in front of me. Yeah. I couldn't see the foot there.
Get up, Efrain!
Speaking of that, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, who are these guys?
What the hell are they in our way? Hey, this is Dean Thomas. Can you move?
Beat it, chump.
Ruiz's corner instructing him to come out of the guard and stand up.
Well, it's kind of hard when somebody's punching you in the face.
Ruiz is flexible.
Well, clearly with about 5 seconds left, less than that, we saw who the better of the two were in this fight. And Prater looks like he just got done a sparring session.
Yeah, Prater looks like he's ready to fight now. Nice warm up, he's ready to fight. It was a well-controlled bout by Prater.
I tell you what, I think Prater is actually ready for the next level.
I agree.
14 wins under his belt, only 1 loss. Definitely ready for the next level.
Well, I tell you, is he slightly undersized at 170 pounds, Dean? He looks to be, although he's certainly muscular and defined, I think he might be slightly undersized at 170 pounds.
Yeah, I agree. He doesn't look very dominant. Doesn't have a dominant stature for a 170-pounder. But I think he can hang with some of the top guys. I don't know if he'd be able to hang with the upper echelon guys. You know
the Matt
Hughes, the Frank
Triggs, that type of.
But you know, some of the other guys, I think he can definitely give them guys a run for their money.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, have a nice round
So
of
we go to the ring for the
please.
judge's decision. I don't think there'll be any surprises here, Dean.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think so either. If it is,
this is going to be a 2018 unanimous.
Gene Macy, Gene Waring, and Hector Gomez scored out identical. 2018 in favor of your winner, Carlo Prater.
No surprise there. So Carlo Prater, winner by unanimous decision over Efrain Ruiz. And what was an exciting bout, but a well-fought bout by Prater.
I think Prater needs to get a really tough opponent next to see if he can hang at that next level.
I agree, Dean. Well.